Lost Caverns of Ixalan might not be the most popular Magic the Gathering topic, but the price of Magic the Gathering product is definitely up there. And when tracking every single sold listing of sealed product on popular online marketplace TCG Player for the upcoming Magic release, I found a couple things extremely interesting. It seems Wizards of the Coast might have been right to get rid of the draft box. And furthermore, the people like us, Magic fans out there complaining about the price of the upcoming Play Booster, might actually be wrong. We're going to have to wear a couple hats today. We're going to wear our regular Magic fan hat as well as our local game store hat as we discuss the price of Magic products from both sides of the equation. And I know, it's a game store hat because get it, we're fancier. We own something. To start this conversation, I'd like to talk about Lost Caverns of Ixalan from the perspective of most of us out there, just regular Magic fans. And as far as the products we are buying on popular online marketplace TCG Player, it shows that the set box is vastly more popular than any other sealed product currently being sold on that particular marketplace. In fact, I'd go as far as to say that according to the data, the set box right now is the only booster box that matters. Now, the collector box is selling okay, and we'll see how that goes as we get closer to release. Now, remember, this doesn't come out until November 17th. Pre-release is going to be a week beforehand, so we'll get more data as that goes. Make sure you're subscribed because we will continue to track that product and how regular people like you and I are buying it. But it's important to note also that the set box is outselling the draft booster box by a factor of more than 12 to 1. And why is this important? The set box is always the more popular booster box, but I think it justifies Wizards of the Coast's decision to make the play booster feel more like a draftable set booster than a juiced draft booster, if that makes sense. Imagine between a draft booster and a set booster, there was a line right down the middle when they considered making the play booster, and they clearly shaded more towards the set booster box side. Now I'm going to continue to update this data, and we got updated data for all of the Magic the Gathering sets. It will be tomorrow at 8 a.m. Central Standard Time right here at Friday Morning Magic. We live stream every single Friday morning, so we're going to update that sales data. We have a much deeper conversation about the specific products being sold then. But when we come to talk about price, I think this is where people that are Magic fans like you and I might actually be a bit wrong. The big announcement of the Play Booster came with the idea that on a per pack basis, it was going to cost similar, if not the exact same, as a set booster box. And we instantly went, well, if you're going to stuff 6 more packs in there and we're going to buy the whole box is already going to be more expensive. But when you think about it on a per pack basis, and people that are going to be buying this off the shelf, either in the pack or people that are going to splurge a little extra to get the sealed box off the shelf, it's funny to think about, we're already paying that price on a per pack basis for arguably a worse experience. Now, the set booster box is going to be different than the play booster. They're going to be similar, but it's going to be different. But the play booster is going to have the added benefit that you can actually play Magic the Gathering with the box. I mean, that's a massive win, and that just takes some value. But just talking about the per pack basis and price of the product, we're going to be paying the same thing, and we're paying the same as what is constantly the most popular product in every Magic the Gathering release. Look, March of the Machine, Phyrexia, All Will Be One. Heck, even the Brothers War. Looking back at all of these sets, the most popular product was the set booster box. And you get into something like Wilds of Eldraine, where the set booster box is massively successful. It can pull almost everything you want, save maybe the confetti foils from the product. Has a ton of playable cards across a parade of formats. Like, that set booster box is probably one of the better products we've seen this year, and it's selling like crazy. Well, going forward into the play booster era, we're going to be paying the same on a pack-to-pack basis when it comes to buying that box. Yes, that means to get a sealed box, the price of entry just went up. And you will know that I've said it on this channel several times, I'm not a massive fan of that. I have said the complete bundle was so successful because it came at a price that more people could justify affording, and it seemed a bit collectible. It's something that a lot of Magic fans really found valuable. But when we discuss price from our perspective, I think we won't have a problem. And hey, I've often said the secondary market is going to do its thing. I expect to see that with Rivals of Ixalan. You know what? I say Rivals of Ixalan a million times. It's just stuck in my brain. I know that it's not Rivals of Ixalan, but give me a break. Lost Caverns of Ixalan is going to self-correct on the secondary market, and I don't think that function is going to go away when the play booster gets out. But that's where we run into trouble. So it's time to put on our game store owner hat. We get a bit fancy and talk about the real problem with Magic the Gathering price, and that is the price being charged to the local game store. Now, that price on a pack-by-pack basis for the play booster compared to the popular set booster, again, will be the same. But I would argue that model was already broken. In sets that were, let's call them less than ideal, Dominaria United, Streets of New Capenna, the set booster box was something that your local game store and my local game store couldn't make money on. And this is where things get broken, because if the game store can't make money on it, the secondary market does their thing, and regular fans like you and I get a more favorable price for less than ideal products, even though, you know, we still find some joy out of them. I think the game store is obviously the one left holding the bag. They're suffering, and that damages the model that delivers Magic the Gathering product to you and I for the better part of 30 years. This is the big issue, and this is what we're going to see us run up against time and time again, no matter what product lineup Magic the Gathering chooses to put out. And listen, I think they probably have a little bit of leeway. We look at something like Commander Masters, where the price per entry was so obnoxiously high for something like a set booster. I've called it a bastardization of the community's favorite product. The Commander Masters set booster might be one of my least favorite products of all time. But that price per entry is going to hurt a little bit. But with this it's a much smaller jump. I don't think game stores will really see the pain there. They're going to continue to see the pain in the broken model, the margins being too small, and Wizards of the Coast going direct to consumer. Now, again, there are those rumors floating that the direct to the consumer is slowing and stopping. We've been talking about that for about a month now, so it's important to try to follow how that goes. And if that does happen, Wizards of the Coast finding a way to add a bit more margin on top or support the game store in meaningful ways that will help them bring in money, help them keep their lights on, that's going to be a massive change. But until we see that, I think from the game store perspective, the play booster box is still going to feel a bit overpriced. In fact, I could see a world where if the first set, Murders at Karlov Manor, is not a banger set when the play booster drops, you've got a lot of feels bad in the community and a lot of game stores left proverbially holding the bag, or actually not even proverbially, literally holding bags of that set of play boosters. Now, hopefully they can run a bunch of events and try to bring people into the doors, build up some hype for that set, and get rid of the product that way. Again, as I've said, it's a more versatile box, and I like that about the product. But that doesn't say that the system isn't without its problems. I would just argue that this sales data shows that, listen, we love the set booster box, we love getting what we pay for, and as the play booster is going to lean towards the set booster in feel, in number of rares, in the pack opening experience, but also have the added bonus of being a product that you can play Magic with. I really think we add a little bit of value there, and I don't think people like us, hold on, here we go. I don't think people like us are going to find a big issue with it. Where I think the issue is going to be, and has been and will remain, is with the people that own a business trying to make money on Magic the Gathering. And again, this is important. This model being broken is extremely important. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. Let me know if you thought the hats, seeing something from multiple perspectives, was kind of fun. I wanted to spice it up a little bit, as you know, Lost Caverns of Ixalan is not the most exciting topic in Magic the Gathering right now, but I love the sales data. I hope to see all of you tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time at Friday Morning Magic, our Friday morning live stream. We're going to go over all the sales data. We got a bunch of stuff to talk about. Lord of the Rings Special Collector Awesome Baller Edition coming out. And until next time, you guys know me. My name is Josh, and we'll see you. Wait. Share the video. Share this video right here. Click the share button. Send it to someone, send it to a friend, send it to a forum, something like that. You guys know how this goes. All right, I'm going to put the other hat on one more time, because this one, listen, it's fancy and it's fun, and I'll see you around. Bye.